What's going on, everybody? It's your boy J Coop, and today I'm going to be telling you a story on how I lost my virginity. Let's get into it. Okay guys, back with yet another story time. If you haven't already, make sure you check out my why I got a vasectomy video. Now, this video is much needed. I think it's a story that I should tell. Now, I know that we all, well, pretty much all of us have lost our virginity. Look, man, it happens in life. The birds and the bees. Now, I never really understood that metaphor. I know about the boys and the girls. You know, I'm talking about it happens, man. You see that girl, she looks good, and you're typically younger when you lose your virginity, unless you're like a 40-year-old virgin or something.
You're a virgin! I am... Shut up.
I'm starting to get this feeling, this little tingling sensation, a good one that I normally don't get. And that's cause you're feeling that urge. You're feeling that need. You're feeling something that is natural. So we're about to get into the story on how I lost my virginity. Okay guys, so when I lost it, I was 14 years old when I lost my virginity. Now, you must remember, I'm 31 now. So 31 subtract 14 is, you do the math. Let's start off from the beginning to when I lose my V card. So I'm 14, right? I'm going to this summer program at a college called ODU. It used to be called ODC, Ohio Dominican College. Now, I don't remember the name of the program, but it was like a college prep type thing, so they were pretty much getting you ready for college. So like we stayed in the dorm for one night only. We stayed in the dorm, they walked us around campus, you know, gave us the experience of what it's gonna be like going to college. Because when you're 14, you're going from middle school to high school, and that's a big jump. So it was a cool little situation. I'm a good kid, you know? I'm there with my friend, just walking, we're chilling. They give us pizzas, and so like we're in like this cafeteria setting. There's females there, so you know, it's young girls, young boys, and you know, we're just intertwining, intermingling like you do in a college setting. So I'm just sitting there eating my pizza, sitting back talking to my dude like, yeah man, did you see the game, man? Kobe was balling, man. Oh yeah, this was great. And the girl that took my virginity walked past. Now, we can't use real names. I actually was going to call her because she did give me some detail and recollection of what she remembered from the experience, but she didn't want to be on camera. I'm like, yo, like you should be on camera. She's like, no, Jackson, I might say something stupid, I'm shy. So whatever. For the purposes of this video, we're gonna call her B-Dub. That's her name, B-Dub. So I'm sitting there eating pizza. B-Dub walks by. Now mind you, I'm 14, she's 14, but she was built like a woman, my nigga. Let's get it, dog. I'm talking about she had the fattest thinking that walking by. It was just moving. It was like rocka, 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 rocka. I'm looking like, yo, come here. So that's what I was thinking mentally. I was sitting there eating my pizza like I've never seen a big booty cheek like that before. So I'm like, okay, yo, I gotta talk to her because she walked past me for a reason. This is when I'm starting to sense stuff. Like she did that for a reason. So I go up to her. Now mind you, I'm 14. I'm a little bit more shy, just a tad bit shy. I'm like,
excuse me, what's your name?
She's like,
my name is B-Dub. What's your name?
I was looking like, you nasty little. So after that, I'm like, yo, like she's feeling you, boy. I had the waves popping, baby face, you know what I'm talking about? So I'm like,
can I get your number?
Now mind you, this is back in the day. There wasn't no cell phones, like this was before all of that. So I was just straight getting her number on pencil and paper. Real player like. I will never forget this. The way she wrote it down was utterly disgusting. In a good way. She literally bent over with a fat monkey, just like a monkey out of the cage, kind of looking back, writing it like,
you gonna call me?
I'm looking like, hell yeah, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you as soon as I get home, you understand me? I got the number, so we get through the summer program. Typically, you wanna wait to call somebody. You don't wanna call them right away. I'm 14 years old. I'm going for the jugular. I call her like the next day. She gives me a house number. So I called. Her mother answers the phone.
Hello, can I speak to B-Dub?
Sure, young man. What's your name?
My name is Jackson.
Oh, that's such a nice name. So B-Dub comes to the phone. She answers.
Hello, who is this?
It's Jackson. Is this B-Dub?
Yeah, it's me. What you doing?
This whole conversation is nasty. I can feel the nasty aroma just seeping through the phone. This is different. This is like an experienced 14-year-old. I can tell she's not a virgin. I'm a virgin. With that being said, we start to go out with each other. We hang out, we go to the mall, we go to the movies, you know, cute little stuff like that. But it got to a time when I was getting tired of the cute stuff and I wanted to get nasty. I recall the day. It was a hot summer day. I catch the bus over there. I'm like, yo, like this got a different feeling than like just normally going over there. This is like the real deal. So, you know, like I'm walking to her house, I'm just thinking like this is about to happen. I could sense it. I knock on the door. B-Dub doesn't come to the door. Her sister C-Dub came to that thing. I'm looking like, yo, she never answers the door when I get there because B-Dub normally knows that I'm coming. So I'm like, yo, this is different. And C-Dub was not bad to look at. She was actually like a miniature version of B-Dub. She just didn't have the posterior, let's say, that B-Dub had. I say, what's up, C-Dub? What's going on? Hey, Jackson. What you doing? I'm like, I'm coming over here to see your sister. Can you let me in? So she like opens the door to let me in. I see B-Dub. When you like go into the crib, you can go straight or you can go down the steps. B-Dub is at the bottom of the steps looking ready, my nigga. So I'm like, okay. I hit that beeline down to the stairs. So I'm like,
Yo, what's up, B-Dub? How you doing?
so we watch TV. I'm just kind of just looking at her like, oh man. As a couple, you kiss all the time. You do this and that. But this time when we kissed, it was a little more intense. I'm talking about gripping the back of the neck, pushing the face in. We're getting it in, man. Like at this point, we're on the couch, sweating, we're getting hot. I take my shirt off, it's about to go down. At first, I was on top, right? You know, kissing her, you know, rubbing on her and things of that nature. But then she kind of took control. Like she was bigger than me. I'm a skinny dude. I've always been a skinny dude. So she kind of like threw me on the bottom. I'm like, whoa. Neo in the Matrix like, hey, what's going on? Put her hands on my chest and just start kissing me. I was like, yo, like this is a professional, bro. I'm an amateur, dog. Like this is getting crazy. I'm just laying back, man. Like racks is in my face, you under dig? Like I was breastfed as a baby. This is memories. You know what I'm talking about? Just motorboating. So then she was like,
Jackson, do you have a condom?
I was like,
No. I don't have one, B-Dub.
she was like,
Well, it's okay, because I do.
she hopped up, went to her room and pulled out a lifestyle condom. I'll never forget it. Now mind you, I'm a virgin. I don't know how to put this on. She's like,
You gonna put it on?
I'm like, yeah, like I put it on. So I put it on, right? At this point, remember, she's on top of me, okay? So I'm just laid back. And as soon as that first entry, before that, guys, I have to mention, I told her I was gonna be doing this video. So I said, what do you remember about this? This is what she remembered. So I asked her, what all do you remember about the time leading and when I lost my virginity to you? She replied, us on the couch. I really don't remember. I remember Genuine was playing. Pause. I was simping. I was 14 years old. I was simping heavy. I was in love with this girl, okay? I remember like at that specific time in my life, I mean, Genuine's still top 5 R&B dude. I was heavy into Genuine. So I used to always come over. I used to sing to her. My whole life has changed since you came in. I knew back then you were that special one. I was simping. She puts LOL. Far as like what words were said, etc., how long it was, I don't remember. I smoke a lot. Okay, she smokes a lot. That's cool. Let's get back to the story. So I lay back. I'm like, yo, this is really about to happen. So she literally slides down on my Johnson. As soon as it goes in, the music starts playing. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. I mean, this was the best feeling I ever had in my life, man. It was just the tightest, wettest sensation that I've ever had, right? I was a virgin. She took my virginity. Now, mind you, she was not a virgin. She was experienced. So she was riding me like a cowboy, you in the dig? I didn't know what was going on. I'm getting animalistic vibes. Let me do what I see in the pornos, cause I was a virgin, but my hand was not a virgin, man. This is my right hand, man, to the day I died. I saw like in the pornos where girls was getting B-shots. She had a monster cannon, mind you. As I'm putting her into that position, like I asked her,
can I do it from the back?
She looked at me and said, of course. I was like, oh, you getting me hype. She turns around. This is a monster cannon in front of me. That's not even the craziest thing. Remember, I told you C-Dub opened the door. C-Dub was sitting in a chair parallel to the couch that we were on, right? Eating popcorn, watching it like it was a movie. Looking good. I looked at B-Dub like, you don't see this? She didn't even care. I'm like, yo, are you gonna join? Or are you just gonna be a spectator? She's watching. I continue to do my thing. I got a cannon right here. These are the first B shots of my career. You know, it sounds like some round of applause action. You know, it starts off, slow clap, and I get the groove, man. You know, the movie's getting better. And then, I'm like, what is this? What is this? What is this? Oh, Johnny Cochran. It felt like my whole body was tense. Like, you ever seen the movie Split? That was when I first realized that I had superpowers, you know what I mean? Like, I got really strong. Like, I kind of like lifted her up. It was like, I let off, right? I let off, respectfully. Now, C-Dub was literally looking, like I kind of heard her laughing a little bit. So I'm like, yo, she wasn't laughing at me. I did my thing, man, like she tripping. So, you know, I asked B-Dub when I was done, I was like, whew.
Man, sure. So how'd you like it?
She was like,
It was good, Jackson.
it was good. She wasn't too enthused, okay? Now, this was my girlfriend, so she made me feel good. She was like, no, Jackson, it was good. She rubbed my little back. I'm like, it was good. Okay. Me and B-Dub broke up. That's the moral of that story. Nah, man, she's super cool. I can still contact her now. So that right there is how I lost my virginity. Now, there's like a cliffhanger to this. So I felt like there was some unfinished business, okay? I was 14. I say about 11 years later, I hit B-Dub up like, man, how you doing? Everything good? You know, she's grown by then. I'm like, can I come see you? Like, what you want to see me for, Jackson? We got some unfinished business, right? Let's just say that I had to redeem myself. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. It's your boy J Coop. Make sure you hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you don't want to miss any of my videos, hit that notification bell. It helps. Once again, thank you for watching. And as always, stay blessed. Till next time. Peace.
And I ain't never did this before, no. And I ain't never did this before, no. And I ain't never did this before, no.